All right, well, the federal moratorium on evictions ended last week. Now more people are once again vulnerable to eviction while we are still in the middle of a pandemic. Thousands of evictions have happened right here in Idaho over the past year, and a particular group has been hit the hardest. Our Brenda Rodriguez went out to find out more. Brenda.
Yes, I spoke to two local organizations who focus on providing resources to those facing evictions. And now in the last year, they say that single mothers have been their major clients. The Intermountain Fair Housing Council is a nonprofit organization whose mission is to ensure open and inclusive housing for everyone. They focus on providing assistance to those facing eviction in Idaho. IFH has seen a total of 3,000 evictions in Idaho and helped resolve more than 1,000 through the end of 2020. Now this year, IFH has seen a 25% increase in single mothers facing eviction in Idaho.
Everywhere all over the state and in Boise and the Treasure Valley, because of the high cost of rents, and the low vacancy rates, we are seeing a larger number of women with children coming in and seeking help.
Olson says during the pandemic, they have seen single mother, people of color, and people with disabilities were the largest groups facing evictions due to a number of reasons.
And typically, because they lost more jobs, they were typically paid less. They had higher rates of infection of COVID or complications related to COVID. Fewer assets to ride out the economic crisis. They were less able to afford the higher rents that were being charged or increased during the pandemic.
According to Olson, they have also seen mothers being evicted more frequently than any other Americans and can be a target for some landlords.
And typically, because they're easier to evict, it's something where they're feeling more fragile. People make complaints of noise, things that you could normally do in your household that aren't really violating the lease, but are, people are feeling like, they want to trade somebody out, somebody who may pay more money for rent.
We also spoke to Jesse Tree, who also provides assistance to households at risk of evictions and homelessness, to see if they were seeing the same trend. And although Jesse Tree has not seen an increase of single mothers being evicted during the pandemic, they say the majority of their cases have always been single mothers.
And we've always had a significant percentage of our clients that we work with and serve as single moms. So 50% or more of the clients that we help are families with children. And of that, 50% this year, so for 2021 so far, about 50% of that has been single moms.
And according to IFH, COVID-19 rental assistance is still available and valid until September of 2022. And again, Jesse Tree and Intermountain Fair Housing Council focuses on providing resources to those dealing with eviction. We'll have more information on our website at ktvb.com. Shara?
Welcome to the team.
Thank you.
Brenda Rodriguez, excuse me. Wow, thank you. All right, if you or someone you know needs help with housing, pre-applications for the low rent public housing are open now. The Boise City/Ada County Housing Authorities will accept applications until September 27th, and these properties house families in 1 to 2 bedroom apartments in 3 high-rise buildings. There are qualifications. The head of the household or spouse must be 62 years old or older, or be a person with a disability. And you can fill out that application online or in person at the Housing Authority's office in Boise.